it's Gina Gunz with WitchyGirlTarot, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Hello, welcome to our spiritual tribe of lots of things. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell as well so you don't miss any of the notifications coming from this channel. Today's reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and also Venus for the month of November 2020. Please keep in mind it's a collective reading, so it's not going to resonate with every Aries watching, but I do feel like Spirit brought you here for a reason, so I do feel like there's some tidbits you can take with you. All right, Aries, what I can say is your theme for this month is all about resistance, and this is about you being determined to co-create the life that you envision. So you are in manifestation mode, and I also feel like you may even be past manifestation mode, like you're actually physically putting the work in. So your first card we have is the resistance card from my Moon Oracle card, from my Moon Oracle deck. And this is about you not giving up even in the face of adversity. There's nothing that can stop you, Aries. You are determined to win and to succeed in this lifetime. Good for you. We go into the Knight of Swords, which is about you taking that action, okay? You seeing clearly where you want to go, where your destination is, and what your path is, and you going for it full force. So right now you're determined to make things work within your favor, within your finances, within your career, within your life in general. And I say that because we have the Ace of Pentacles to clarify that Knight of Swords from another deck. Something new, a proposal, an invitation, something of value coming into your life. And this may be already something that you already are working on. It's an opportunity that has come to you, and it is now it's your chance. It's your time to go full force with that Knight of Swords energy for that life that you want to co-create, this thing of value. So life is handing you lemons and you're making lemonade, Aries. Then we go into the Two of Wands, which is about you planning. Okay, you're planning trips, could possibly be, because we do see some water there, so it could be that you are planning a trip. You are planning to move possibly from where you are currently living to somewhere else. You're definitely making plans for a change in your life. You are putting it out there that you want the world to start to move in a different direction for you, and it is in fact happening, because we then go into the Judgment card to validate that from my Mermaid deck, which is all about you making judgment calls right now, Aries. You're thinking to yourself, this isn't working. All right, this is working for me. How can I make this work for me even more? And what do I have to cut out of my life to get me to that next point of where I need to be? Okay, so you're definitely making judgment decisions, judgment calls. There may be relationships ending. There may be relationships starting. You're making communications with people that are going to help you along the way. And the Judgment card is a major arcana card. So this is something major, something big in your life, Aries. Something that is going to ultimately affect you in the long run. Not something that's going to change for tomorrow, but something that's going to ultimately define a lot of your future. So then we go into the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And this is about self-sufficiency, independence, you planting those seeds and watching your crops grow. So this is about you having financial abundance, you having a lot to go around, enough to give back, you having enough to live a comfortable life. And it is because you really have so many things with the Seven of Cups that you want to accomplish, okay? So it's you want to travel the world, Aries. You want to eat at beautiful restaurants and enjoy good food. You want to have a beautiful home. You want to have a beautiful family. You want stability with that earth. Those pentacles are Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So that's very grounded energy, Aries. So you really want that self-independence. You want to be able to live a beautiful life, and one where you're not worried about money. So what you're doing right now is you're taking the steps needed to secure your financial freedom or your financial peace. And so yeah, that Seven of Cups is different things you want to accomplish, okay? different ideas, starting new businesses. It's not just going to end here. It's just stemming out to different things that you want to accomplish, Aries. Then we go into the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is also a major arcana card. This is about spiritual advisory. This may be a call to action. Maybe, you know, the reason why you're here is because you need some spiritual direction or some validation to messages you already kind of know intuitively. You really want to start your own traditions and your own cultures and your own rituals. It could be just simply eating better, going to sleep earlier, staying off your phone a little more, being careful on what you decide to watch and intake. And then we go into the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is indicative of your creativity. It is your free-spirited you as a kid when there was no ego and you had no one to impress. You were just doing your thing and you were just feeling what you were feeling. So with the Hierophant card, all about traditions, all about cultures, this is about you putting this onto your offspring. So you wanting to, if you do decide to have a family, for future generations to feel that tradition and culture. You want to keep that going generationally. You want to establish certain things now. And it also means that you also want to feed your inner child, okay? Then we go into the King of Wands. So this is you having to always be the leader, and you like to be that leader, Aries. This is the King of Wands fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is your energy. So this is about you having to be in that leadership role, and something tells me that you have always had to be that leader. You've always had to be that stand-up person who holds shit down. And Aries, you are represented by Mars, and Mars is all about war and it's all about love. So you are a very passionate person. So when you do things, you do it out of love, and you are also a visionary. So when you see something, you have a vision of how you want something to go, you always make that happen. But then we go into the Tower card from another deck. That could be things happening in your life or things that have happened in your life to where you've had to always be that stand-up person even when things are falling apart. I also do feel that this may be a spiritual awakening for some of you, and for others of you, again, this is just about you having to always rise up. Even when you don't always feel the greatest, you always have to be the stand-up person for you and for your family or for your friends. You are naturally that you're a natural born leader. With that Tower card coming in, I do feel like there's major changes going on in the world in general, and you're having to rise to the occasion and get things done. Then we go into this Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, she's all about nurturing. She has a lot of mom vibes. So you may be a mother, you may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. And this is all about nurturing yourself and nurturing others. You being the shoulder everyone can cry on. You are, not only are you a leader, Aries, but you're also the one that everyone comes to when they want to vent. You're always the one that's there to listen and nurture and love on your people. And then we go into the King of Cups. So we have that like very, very masculine energy coming in after that feminine energy. So I feel like this is you having to play both roles. And for some of you, you may be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, okay? You may be in a relationship with a water sign. And this is, you know, your relationship. I do see these two people looking at each other. Or this may simply be the roles that you have to play, that you either, not that you have to, but that naturally you take on. You take on the Queen of Pentacles, which is all about having a stable home, stabilizing their neighborhood. People come to you, they know they can count on you. And with that King of Cups, that's having that emotional maturity. Not only are you nurturing, but you're emotionally mature. And it may be also a call to action. Maybe you're giving so much energy out, it may be time for you to have to kind of cut back and for you to focus on yourself right now, okay? So yeah, Aries, there's a lot going on this month for you. but it's all things that you are co-creating. It's not like things are happening and you're like, why is this happening? It's out of my control. You are very much in control this month, Aries. But I do think that you are in a good space. With that Tower card, though, I keep coming back to that card because it is a major arcana. So it's not something you can sidestep. I do feel like it is in you and naturally to be a leader. And even when you're faced with adversity, you're still having to pick up all the pieces of this crumbling tower and put them and glue them back together. Okay, so before we go, I am going to pull a card from my Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck by Amanda Lovelace. Let's see what we got for you. Dear God, Spirit, Angels, Ancestors, please provide us with a card of advice or a takeaway, encouragement for our Aries babies for this month. Oh, I had two that flew. All right. Witch, justice is coming. Justice is coming, Aries. So, like I said, I feel like with that Ace of Pentacles, that's that justice that's coming. That physical thing that you've been waiting for, that thing that you have been manifesting. You have worked so hard to get to this point, and you are finally going to see whatever it is that you're putting out there. You know, when we see wands, that's manifesting what you want and kind of more of a spiritual request. But when we see the Ace of Pentacles, that means you could actually see this opportunity with your own eyes. It's something that you can actually see, something of value, okay? So when I see this Justice card, that tells me that whatever it is that you've been working on is on its way. It's almost here, and it may be something you already see. And then we have the Gold card. And it says, you don't need someone else to fix you. And I feel like you already realize that there may be some childhood traumas, things that have happened that have kind of determine how you've lived life and how you make decisions in life. And you have made the decision that you are going to cut those generational curses, and you are going to start your own cycle of life, which is beautiful, because I do feel that all of our families have generational curses. Some are more obvious than others. Some are less obvious. You know, generational curses can range from bad choices with men and women, you know, seeing your cousins, your aunts, or everyone kind of just breaks up. Nobody's happy when it comes to love. And it may be that maybe you emasculate your man. It could be a situation where, you know, everyone in your family everyone gets sick. Everyone gets a certain disease, whether it be diabetes, cancer. And a lot of times it has to do with our diet. So this is about breaking generational curses and really starting off fresh, facing your shadow and saying, this isn't working for me, I'm going to move forward. And you're doing just that, Aries, and I applaud you. I commend you on doing such a great job, because I've been doing some readings on other people, and other people are having it hard. It is definitely crazy now in the world. So send you guys lots of love and light. If this message resonated, don't forget to hit that like button, and also share if you care. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Also hit the bell so you don't miss any of the notifications. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, a private reading, just go down to the description box below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, Aries.